This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Pause, I'm back. Nigga, SICKDOE and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making SICKDOE and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love, yo.
Wall Street Pete,
a professor of applied economist.
SICKDOE in Crypto, excuse me. We now are coming to you live. Is this a bull trap? We have Klay Thompson back over here shooting some NBA baskets. There's no longer the Splash Brothers. He'll be screaming, Bitcoin, swish. Pretty excited about this news. Yes, you heard it. Klay Thompson and, without further ado, Andre Iguodala to get paid in Bitcoin. Who else is going to get paid in Bitcoin? Step up to the plate. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe every day. You get a little piece of news, live TA with Wall Street Pete. We took the day off yesterday, yes, so we are guilty. We are guilty as charged. You come here, you hit the like and subscribe, and we do have stuff for you. All right, so what are we doing today? How's everybody feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pumped. But there is a bull trap I'm a little concerned about. We're going to come back to some of this news a little bit here. AMC CEO says Dogecoin and SHIB new payments to be added most likely in March. Pretty excited for that news, actually. We should have started that off with a headline. That's very big news, right in time for the birthday festives to come into play. Please don't get me excited, Shiba Inu or Doji. So that's pretty big news right there to talk about right off the bat. I did have Cardano circled 2 hours ago, letting everybody know, let's get this rolling, let's get all this FUD rocking and rolling. But is there a bull trap involved? This is what I'm going to talk about. This is what we're going to get into. This is TradingView, as you may know. This is also head and shoulders patterns I do see in here on the weekly for Bitcoin. Why we're going to talk about Bitcoin is because it's very important. It's Big Daddy. And I want you to understand Big Daddy runs the show. So looking at the daily here, the weekly, excuse me, as we're going to run to the daily real fast. I do see this head and shoulders pattern forming. I do see how we did it. Inverted head, I believe, has to come into play next. My biggest concern is a downfall for that to occur. So what I'm saying here is be ready to either get a parabolic move that's going to send us to a W and totally destroy this head and shoulders pattern, or we really have to come face to it and understand that technical analysis does work. And technical analysis is real as steel, just like Wall Street Pete. So I had a gentleman today reach out to me, tell me he saw me in Walmart. It was actually out of control. He was like, I wanted to scream Wall Street Pete. And I'm like, really? I'm like, it's getting like that? I'm like, okay. So it's, things are happening. It's not just crypto, but the space is getting big. The world of knowledge is getting big. Apparently, I'm getting kind of big. Not that big, big enough to see me in Walmart. I'm not even at my hometown, and you're seeing me. So here we are now, coming into play. You do see 43.8. I got some news for you. So we're going to have to break it down now. Bitcoin, this is what I expect. And this is not financial advice. I'm not a registered financial advisor, of course. This is for entertainment purposes only, or do your own research and perhaps maybe find out that my strategy is cool with you. So this is what I plan on seeing on Bitcoin. Don't have any indicators really down at the moment. The EMA we're going to have to talk about real quick. Then maybe if you want to chat in the live chat doesn't seem to be working. That's kind of concerning. So if you want to just type something in the chat real quick, see if we can get a hello in here. I have some viewers. I see them. I just have to see what's going. There it is. Gary, good morning. The super chat is not working. I do apologize. I'm going to have to find out why. We updated our internet. We are now moving and grooving on very high speed. So if you do see we are not interrupted without any buffering or any problems, that's because we did switch and upgrade. We did a major upgrade. Just wanted to make sure we're in the chat. I see Gary there. Good morning, Gary. Unfortunately, the super chat's not working. The stream chat, I apologize, but not a big deal, right? You can see me. We can talk. We can still talk crypto, and I can see you. So pay attention. Definitely to mention. Let me check the multi-stream. Nope, nobody in there. Okay. So what we're doing now is 49,000. That's my number. That's where this RSI level. We haven't been in this low RSI level in years. I want people to understand that. We haven't been this low in years. May 16th, okay? And then pay attention again all the way to March. So it's been twice in a year since we've really been paying attention to that relative strength on that. That's the daily here. We're below one more time, we're below the EMA daily chart on Bitcoin. It's a big deal here. I expect us to hit resistance somewhere at the 45.5 somewhere. If we do become a real touch base pull up here, as you see, 43.7, 43.8, $3.70. We've seen to be hit a low, now coming back up top as we were even much lower than that. Even Mana broke the $3 range back up. Algorand 150. Engine, let's talk about Engine token. Engine token's been sitting at 240 something. Now it's 247. And if you understand, the Engine token was down below like 90 cents, 60 cents. Let's all be honest. We know those prices were there. Shiba Inu getting accepted on the payments. As soon as that word gets out, as you already see, it's getting a nice significant little good pump there, 3,000 coming in. That's big news. Coming into the EMA, even on there, if we touch the bottom of the EMA, get some resistance, which we shall receive, is okay. We're looking at the daily chart, nothing significant or any time frame soon. But if I did Shiba Inu real quick, just to let you know, see now, on the 4-hour chart, Shiba Inu is actually sitting on top of the EMA ribbon. So in the 4-hourly chart, trading view, it actually touches something different. And what I do see is my bands are getting tighter. My Bollinger bands are probably going to come in here and give me a nice price action. So that we're going to get the FOMO in. So the FOMO in is coming in. It's probably real. Let me hit the refresh. Up 6%. That was up 5. Now it's 6.35. 2.08 trillion market cap. I do expect this to start exploding a little bit up. But what is the question now is the title here that we have into play. We got to stay focused. Is this a Bitcoin trap? That's the big deal. So what I'm going to tell you right now is the Bitcoin trap is going to get you at the 49,000. If we could break 49,000, I kind of harped on it already. If we could break it, and this is the weekly, so I don't really expect to do much on the weekly. But if you do see somewhere hitting on the 49,000, it's really coming into play. Support, April 19th, April 19th. This is the weekly, so we're above 49,000 a little, but come into it. And if you do see that, now you can. Resistance back in August, right? Hitting. This is big news. So hit the like and subscribe, please. Share this to a friend. We're not getting many shares. I do need people to understand that this is real stuff. We're going to hit some resistance here, but the ultimate is 49,000. This is Bitcoin. We got to find what Bitcoin's going to do. If we cannot break, and if we cannot break a daily, a 4-hourly, or anything of that matter into there or above, you're not going to see anything at this price level. Now, what is my price prediction going forward on Bitcoin? My price prediction going forward on Bitcoin is going to blow your mind. Well, if I look at the wedge and I look at where I'm going and I look at where I am, I take this line that is very the medium price of everything and I go to the tip of where we went, right? Because that's the strength. And I repeat it. And I know this is going to look really stupid because I've never done this before and it's actually played out like this. This is kind of silly. We've been sitting at the same support and resistance level for so long that we're just going to retest. And I'm very confident that we're going to do so. Now, of course, it's not financial advice. Of course, I'm not always correct. What could happen here is something that I had drawn up that I'm going to show you in a second. There it is. All right, so we're going to break it down a little bit more in depth. So you could say, well, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Let me get rid of the indicators, and I'm going to show you on this falling wedge that we're receiving. And the falling wedge is a very bullish momentum. You can call it a fall. I actually could call this a channel. This seems to be coming down in a channel, and I don't want to say supposedly exactly, but there is some type of, and then look at the big bounce, old support, right? We're hitting September 25th. September, last fall support will be found. Well, repeating history, that was a big significant time frame on the 4-hourly. If you see from August 9th, beginning of August coming in, then we went and had a massive uptrend, right? Well, look what we're doing now. After that, we're coming down, hitting the same support from that. And what did we get? We got this 40,000 all the way to 69,000. So what do I expect again? Well, we're probably going to get a retest. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I do believe that that's a big chance to happen here. I'm pretty excited. Very, very excited. What I believe is going to come into play. It's going to take some time. We're going to have the 45,500, as I said, was going to come into play. But this is your major indicator. Confirmation. Where are we going? How are we getting there? Are we getting confirmation? 49,000 will be your confirmation. So now do you understand what I'm talking about, how big of a deal this all is? This is your confirmation number. So I'll put that in there for play. Confirm, confirmation, confirm. We are bullish. Now, if we can find some support above this, or we cannot significantly get resistance at this price, 49,000, well, then you're going to understand that something is happening. Something significant is gaining. We're going to hit resistance here. Then we're going to understand, okay, what's happening. We're going to have to reanalyze, recheck it out. But for right now, looking at that chart, looking at everything, inverted head and shoulders pattern, when you do break the thing out, when in doubt, zoom out. That's what it's all about. Scream and shout, right? SICKDOE and crypto. Wall Street Pete, we're here for you. I want you to understand these are big points. This is very high volatile waves. Get it? 69,000, I do believe. We do find our way back up to the 80,000 somewhere on our next big leg up. So let's see what happens. We're looking at the daily, the weekly. We're altering back and forth, trying to see if we're going to get the resistance, if we're going to create an inverted head and shoulders down to the downside. We have to really pay attention because this is the last shakeout if it does happen. So if it does occur, remember, last shakeout for sure. It's going to be insane. I don't know what else we would be talking about, but that's what the move is, and that's what's happening. We're going to have that confirmation. Same thing. I mean, if you see it, man, at the central land, humongous head and shoulders pattern. Coming in looking for this. Is this the inverted? Real quick, it looks sloppy. I get it. But is this the inverted shoulders pattern for? Well, we'll find out. So we're going to talk about this a lot more. Hopefully we can do a video tonight. We're going to do maybe a couple of videos. Maybe we'll do 3. Tell me what you want to talk about in the chat. We're not getting too much talk in the chat. I'm a little disappointed. I would like to hear from you. I'd like to hear a little bit more. And as I said right here, same thing. I expected it to come down a little bit more. And now hopefully we settled at that price for Gods. Gods Unchained is the card playing game. If you go over my last video, you'll know Gods Unchained was fun. Yeah, you're on. Why not, Gary? I see this is what happens. You get taken care of when you hit the like and when you hang out and you actually talk. We'll talk about it. No problem. I don't even know what Jasmine's doing. Jasmine's doing right now. Let's pay attention, see what we're doing. All right. Well, we're getting the falling wedges inside a humongous falling wedge. And do believe that's exactly what's happening. So looking at the daily here, and I see what I'm doing. I just want to see the price range, what I got up here, and then we could just delete it. Okay, remove drawings. All right, so what I got here, without being interrupted, we're looking at a daily. So I want to see what it's doing daily, right? We're going to look at all the charts. What we do is you got to bounce around, come through, and see really what it is giving. So there it is, support, resistance. All right, so we used to have a lot of resistance here. This is the Coinbase, so there's not a whole lot of time given into here, not a lot of history, but it is Jasmy, the Jasmy token. And if you do see what happened, we did buy it 5.5 cents back in October. And what happened? Well, we found ourselves roughly right back at that price. It's not usually a fun way to get there, but it's a fun way to go this way, right? Of course, it's not fun to go down. Nobody wants to really get excited, but what could we have bought Jasmy at? We could have bought it at 35 cents, and that could be a problem. That's what some people did, believe it or not. So it's scary. What is it down? Well, your money is down 80% right now. You're down 80% on Jasmy. That hurts a lot. Your portfolio, most likely you're not down that much. You're out already. You already took your sell out. You couldn't even take it when you went down here, probably. So forget that 10 cents. You did not wait for it to get down to 6.5, almost 5. But do you realize we got in at 5.5 cents in October? And if you do realize we could never have done that on this fall, there was no chance on this fall, and I want people to get that. And Gary, I'm glad you're watching and you're understanding because you'll at least get schooled. And if I can school one person, that's great, right? And these beads are amazing. We're going to have to talk about that. Jill made these beads, and they're elements in the world. They're stones, and I do love them. And I'm going to have to tell you where to get them and how to get them. This is my partner's same beads, and I do have, they're cold. They actually get cold. They're real stones. So if you put them down, they'll get cold, and I feel the elements. I feel the aura out of it. It's an amazing feeling. It's all positive vibes, and you got to be positive. That's what this channel's about. Positivity, right? We're gonna have a good day. La-dee-da-da. Yeah. So ain't no one gotta die today. The channel is based off why I created the channel was because a lot of people are going to be hurt. A lot of people are going to be in trouble. A lot of people are not going to be able to prevail like we are. We're the channel. We're going to talk about feeding the poor, helping people. Support resistance right here is a big-time flow on the daily for Jasmy. Jasmy at the 20 cents, roughly 2021. It's going to take some time to get to there. But Gary, if you're watching or anyone who's interested in the Jasmy token, you'll understand that was a big price level there, and you'll understand why. We're going to talk about it in just a moment. Do pay attention to what's happening here. Another price action we will get to in just a moment, and this will confirm the bullish. Pete, you're the first person I've ever started to follow when I got involved in crypto back in March. That's awesome. I've learned so much from watching your channel, and just wanted to say thank you for all that you do. Don Juan Kalyan, you're the man. Thank you for that comment. It makes me feel good. I'm human, right? I get happy when I hear good comments, too. We got Cardano over there on the side. I would love to do Cardano tonight. XRP took a humongous fall. Harmony token is showing what it's worth. And I'm glad you've learned something because that's what this channel was about. One day I want to grow so big, and I want you to understand, I want to grow so big that I want to feed the poor. But how can you do that when you're poor, right? It's crazy, but you know what it is? The people who have the least amount want to give the most, and the people who have the most want to give the least. And sometimes that's how they got the most because they didn't give a lot. But you know, it's your way. It's how you want to live your life, and it's how you want to do things. And sometimes karma, and sometimes good things happen to good people, and sometimes, obviously, we know what happens to good people, sometimes bad things. But as we sit here and learn life lessons and we learn crypto, we're sitting here at 13, almost 14 cents in Jasmy token. If you understand, no joke, in 13.8, roughly about. Big support levels in November coming into the Thanksgiving timeframe. And please hit the like and subscribe. It's very important. This is called a falling wedge. It's on the daily on Jasmy. This is kind of what happens when you make your money off a coin and you sell out. It's called a time frame. What happens is people don't understand crypto doesn't move on price action right away. I don't put my money in crypto and then I put $1 billion, and this always happens. See, this is the mind frame of Americans, humans, everyone. You think that $1 billion you put in, and that happens every time. It doesn't happen every time. You need a collective billions of dollars. And what's happening now is there was a collective amount of people who saw the resistance that kept hitting for 2 days straight. What happened is it formed a double top pattern. Just these two candles, these 2 days, as I flip over my words, excuse me, November 2nd and November 3rd. And I guess I am teaching in a way, so it's awesome, and I'm glad that I'm teaching. That was 2 days of resistance that showed you at the price of 28 cents that you were going to have some type of a problem, most likely. Now, we break down the entire thing, and we do see that it's nothing but dead cat bounces the entire way from November 2nd. Hello, it's January. We've already gone 2 months of misery if we kept our money. I don't have any Jasmy token. I will be forming a nice portfolio with Jasmy right now. If I were you, I'd buy right now. If you don't understand what's going on, there has been, and this is a long breakdown. I did not expect to do this, but I am. I'm doing a breakdown of what will happen when you continuously get a very bullish pattern over and over. If you see in here, this is a falling wedge, okay? If you see in here, this is another falling wedge. If you see in here, this is another falling wedge. And then if you see in the big picture here, it is one big, humongous falling wedge. Well, when we do that and we find out that that's a bullish pattern, and we see that every time we've seen in history where things like that have done that, right? What happened in this small pattern? We've gone up. So in this small pattern, look up, came down, did that. Well, we went up, dead cat bounce. RSI went up, dead cat bounce. We're in a trend going down. sooner or later, you're going to break your RSI levels. You're going to be in the 5760 RSI levels of Jasmy, which is only the 50 here. But if you get to here, the 60, we're going to find out that we're confirmed bullish. And that's what you're going to see. The FOMO is going to be real. Everyone's going to be buying. Everyone's going to be talking about the chart. Everyone's going to be talking about the head and shoulders pattern sooner or later after this, right? Everyone's going to watch this and go, oh, yeah, that's exactly what that is. Yeah, I know. It's easy to do it once you see it. Wall Street, Pete, SICKDOE, and crypto. We talk about the news. We talk about a lot of things. Let's talk a little bit about Matic. Associated Press to launch NFT marketplace on Polygon to support journalism. These photos are now going to be into the NFT market, NFT place. Understand that this helps out the crypto market. So talk crypto to me. I could talk crypto for hours. I just had a gentleman reach out to me this morning. Like I said, told me he saw me at Walmart through Facebook. I don't talk to anybody on Facebook. It just happened to be that they knew people I knew and it worked out. But we had a very short communication conversation, let's say. But I want you to know, people are watching. So you better pay attention, definitely to mention when I say let's go, SICKDOE and crypto. And if you don't watch the videos and everything that I said, we started the video not too long ago. Pay attention. It was just yesterday. Or, excuse me, it was 2 days ago. We had this video that we played 2 days ago. And yes, 2 days ago, let me fast forward it. What were we doing? We were being a fool. I know. But what was the key factor? The bulls are back in town. I want you to understand, we're on point when we're on point. We're not getting a lot of love. I know. It's no big deal. But we are definitely here. We are alive, and we're not going nowhere. So, SICKDOE in crypto, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Watch and understand, we are here and alive. We're going to have a good day. So, if you know anybody who's new into the crypto space, and you know they're new, and they're just learning, excuse me, I want to show you this. Watch my French. This is all going to change. So, a lot of this is going to change. A lot of things are happening. Wall Street, Pete, SICKDOE, crypto. Watch and understand the changes. Last month, the 28 fear as we went down. And as you'll see, this is going to start changing big time. We're going to start seeing the greed. When you know exactly what I mean when I say that this is going to change. There's only so low it could go. Is it going to go to zero? Let's be real. Been following crypto too long. A lot of things have been going on for too long. Matic, Polygon, I wanted to go over, so we're going to go over tonight since we just learned a little bit of some news about Matic Polygon on how it's going to entertain the NFT world and how I believed it was going to hit 240 right here. Bam, there it is. And I'll be taking profits at 260, 266. So we're going to lower it a little bit, perhaps right in there. If you want to see, I'll tell you right. 250, excuse me. So I had to lower it because I do see the greed. I do see what's happening. We're going to actually going to hit. I'm going to have to change my take profit level a little bit. Some big news coming, but I have to take it. And if you do see the absolute support level that keeps hitting at that 241, 240, we're almost done with it. So please be careful if you're in the crypto market. Please understand there were head and shoulders patterns I was trying to show you in here. Even here on the daily, you can see it. Head, shoulder, right? We're going to come down from here probably and form the rest of that. So let's see what happens. Be careful. You have to take profits. I'm ready to take profits now. So getting off actually to do so, I'm not kidding. Wall Street, Pete, when I say what I say, I mean what I mean. I put my money where my mouth is. And that's how you stay alive. And we'll probably talk tonight. I think we should talk tonight. We're going to be on tonight. But I want to talk tonight. Probably one of the best methods of how to trade. Because I'll tell you right now, the way the crypto market is changing today, it's changing so quickly and so vastly that I don't think this day trading stuff and this scalping is going to be working much longer. And when I say that, I mean that. So better late than never. Todd is in the house. What's good, Todd? We're talking about a lot of changes. Sand's coming. We got Sand. Matic, Polygon. We're going to talk about Polygon tonight. Jasmy's going to break to the upside, I do believe. But we're going to find out what it's going to do. Gary, I really do have to find out in depth. I didn't do any homework on Jasmy at all. We know the prices. We know 13.8. Is going to be a range where it's going to confirm and hopefully tell us we're going back. But as I was looking at it really quick, because I wanted to give Gary a fair assessment on it, and I felt bad. I kind of just went off. 9.3, Gary. So 9.5. Gary, if you do see 9.5 cents on it, just to give Gary his ultimate answer. His confirmation is 9.5 cents, Gary. If we see 9.5 cents, we could be off to the races. We got to find out. So we'll see if the falling wedge can break that. It's going to take some time. We need to finish above that, most likely a 4 or a daily. So, but everyone else, pay attention to the market. We're looking pretty good. The crypto market is looking pretty good. I'll say it again. this is what's going to happen. Everything's going to change, right? Everyone's going to be talking about, oh, it's back alive. We're talking about how it was dead, and this is usually what happens. So when you do it opposite of what everyone else is doing, everyone else is selling, if you decide to be the person that buys, I want to talk about how adding and accumulating your money to crypto, it's not a bad idea. If you pay attention, last year at this time frame, Ethereum was trading $700. What is Ethereum trading right now? Wink, wink. You got to pay attention, definitely, to mention on these things. I'm not a financial advisor. You have to do your own research, but you do have to understand. I spit facts. And if I'm wrong, please throw me out on it. This channel likes to thank Blake. Thank you, Blake. Mr. Blake, he is a follower of mine on Instagram. I follow him. He is a photographer. We're going to talk about Jill. Jill's beads, her beautiful beads. They're not beads, they're stones. I don't know why I keep doing that. Definitely disrespecting. We're going to talk about how you can follow her. She can actually send you some. They're actually kind of cheap for what she makes them for and the time she puts them in. I got one eye of the tiger, one means strength. A lot of different things. We're going to talk about that. We're going to have a nice video tonight. So going to go do some homework right now. Pay attention, please. This scammers, I've been getting rid of them. If you've noticed, we don't have too many on the channel anymore. The reason why the other people keep them is because it's publicity. I don't want that. You're going to get hurt. That's why I get rid of them. That's why my channel may not be growing as fast. I just started realizing, yes, I'm wearing this beanie. It's freezing outside. Prepare yourself. Be smart. So prepare yourself in the Bitcoin world. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it tonight. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do 2022, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm dead serious. I don't think I've ever revealed this before. I know I haven't revealed this before. Let's be real still. I'm going to reveal it tonight. I'm going to tell you what my plan is for 2022 and how this average guy, and maybe not so average anymore, is going to make moves and steps to put me and my family in the next direction of how to make it. So I'm glad, Gary. I appreciate it. Pete's beard winning. Thank you so much, brother. You guys making me blush on live TV. Cut it out. This is my podcast, though, and you do need to hit the like and subscribe because every day we talk about positivity. Anybody bored, stuck in the house, bored in the house, bored, stuck in the house, Wall Street Pete does prefer you to watch as we get the glare off. The Wolf of Wall Street. I wish my face was on there, right? Making that movie. I'd love to remake that movie and tell you really what the fuck happened. They have actors. How about a guy who really did it? Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE, and Crypto. A guy who really did it. The NYMEX, if you could read that right there. I actually worked on the NYMEX floor, and I love it. I love it. I've watched a woman get her head shaved. I've watched bets. I've watched $20,000 box pools on the Super Bowl. $250,000 box pools, okay? One box. I don't know if you ever played 100 boxes. 100 boxes, and then how much money is that? We're not going to do it today. Oh, my God. People walking away with millions of dollars. Let's put it that way. So just over a Super Bowl box pool, as that will be coming soon. We'll be watching the Super Bowl. But Wall Street Pete, remember, the Fear and Greed Index is going to be changing. Pay attention. The scammers are gone. I basically kicked them all out. I don't care. A lot of people keep them on their channel, so this way they can keep interacting with you and comment. Notice my channel's been dead with that lately. It's unfortunate, but I don't care. I'm not going to have you get hurt. I'm different. I'm realistic. I don't want you clicking on links. Do not click on links, okay? Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE, and Crypto. We're out of here like Vladimir, though. Please take care. Have a wonderful day, and don't trade on emotion. Take profits. And when it feels too good to be real as steel, you already know. Take profits. Until then, I'll see you tonight. Hopefully 8 o'clock Eastern Time. New York, New York. New York! Do, 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 do. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE, and Crypto. Love y'all. Can't wait to meet some of y'all. Take care. Gonna have a good day. Ain't no one, I can't sing. Ain't no one got a time today. So hit that like, subscribe, baby. La-dee-da-da. Just getting over being sick. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.